Well, good morning. It is a beautiful morning this morning. I am currently walking over to my camera that is left on the other side of that rock. I came up here last night at about 9 p.m. and dropped it off. Still was quite bright. But yeah, it was meant to be clear all night. The clouds were rolling in and out. So I'm not really sure what I captured. Although it is quite exciting when you get to walk to your camera and you see what it's captured when it's been outside all night. But I just want to jump on here and show you guys what, some settings I use and the gear that I use to capture these time lapses. So hopefully you guys will be able to get some sort of result similar. Oh, it's very slippery. I normally stay out here until sunset and I manually change the exposure down, but this time round, since it's summer in New Zealand, it's not dark till roughly 11:30 p.m. pitch black, so I'd have to stay out here till from about 9 o'clock to 11:30, and 11:30 is a bit too late for me, so I try not to do that. But in winter time it is dark at 9 p.m. actually earlier than that. In middle of winter it's dark at 7, so I can manage staying out for about an hour while it gets dark, and then at 7 I'm done. Otherwise it's just a bit too much. But look at this location. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I left the camera in here for a time lapse. That video did really well because the time lapse came out incredible. I just left it on just in here. It was sitting up right here. It's pretty sweet. And then I scouted out this location, but unfortunately I only have one camera, so I had to wait for a different night. And there it is there. So it could be pretty cool. So I'll jump up here and we'll have a wee look. So judging off where this camera's pointing, I have done this completely wrong, which is not good. So I had it pointed out this way. Actually, just for some context, this is a star tracker. So it spins the camera around. Now, I don't know which way the camera has spun. I'll turn it off actually. But I had it pointed out here, down here. So I don't think it's spun all the way around like that. So I think what's happened is it's spun around this rock, which is the opposite way to the Earth's rotation. Have I got it set on south? Yeah, interesting. So what we'll do is we'll check out what the camera's captured, and then I'll just run through a little bit of the gear, the settings, and hopefully you guys will have a chance at getting this sort of stuff as well. Alright, this is my binary reaction to the time lapse. I can just cycle through them on here because it's just a bunch of photos. That's what the camera normally captures. So it's 5 o'clock here, it's still not dark. There we go, now it's dark. Oh, it's pretty cloudy. Oh, it's very cloudy. Damn. Oh, that would have been such a cool time lapse. Flipping clouds. I mean, you can still kind of see what's going on though. It's pretty cool, actually. Still looks pretty sick. But that is very annoying. I thought I'd try my luck because we've had such bad weather, but I guess my luck ran out tonight. But let's go through a couple of the settings. So what I've got here is just a standard tripod. This is the Manfrotto B3. It's a very nice tripod, but any tripod would work for this. I have then a battery pack here with 2 cables, one for the heater, which goes onto the end of the lens up here, as you can see, and that stops the camera lens from fogging up. And then I have another cable here, which is the power supply for the camera, so it can stay awake all night. And then I have a little bull head down here. That's the move shoot move bull head. It came with this, which is the star tracker, which is the move shoot move star tracker. This is the Nomad star tracker. It's very good. I love it. Small, compact, lightweight, very easy to set up. And this is my little phone mount, which is how you polar align the star tracker. And then there's another bull head up here, which is just the bull head of this tripod, which is attached to the star tracker, and it is connected to the camera. And then the camera, I have a battery pack on, so an extended battery pack, so I can fit 2 batteries in here, so it helps it last a bit longer. And then also I just have the normal, your standard camera. This is the Sony a7 IV, and then I have a Samyang 14mm f2.8 on top of the camera. So not on top, on the camera, which is super wide. Not the best lens, it's probably one of the cheaper ones out there, but it does the trick very well. You do not need expensive gear for all this. Even though the setup is pretty expensive, you can get away with it with just a camera and tripod. Unless you want to do a Star Trek one like this one, then you'll need this. Now I'll just jump into settings real quick for those of you who are interested, because I get a lot of comments on my videos about what settings I use. So here it is here. You can see 25 seconds as shutter. Aperture, it's manual lens, but it's set to f2.8. I won't take that off, but it's f2.8. And then ISO here is 4000. Now if you were to do a day to night one, what I would do is stay out here until it gets pitch black, like I mentioned earlier. And then you just manually change the shutter speed and the ISO according to how dark it is outside. And then eventually when it gets pitch black, you'll be at these settings. So you'll start around 1/4000th of a second for shutter and ISO at 100, and you just work your way up to these here. And then also, what I use is an intervalometer. Well, I don't use an intervalometer, but my camera has a built-in intervalometer. So what that is basically I can get my camera to take a photo every 30 seconds or more. So I have set this one to 38 seconds because it's not very dark. So the camera is going to, by itself, just take a photo every 38 seconds. So I'm left with like 700 photos from this time lapse, which I will then add into my editing software and edit it together. If you want an editing video, I can make one because there's a lot to explain, but that will be for another video. Anyway, that is the time lapse done. Incredible view. It did cloud up, which is super annoying, but I'll show you it here. Enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video.